I can't believe it.
Well, let's go check out ChickenBob versus Xhadian. So we got to turn these.
We have the match preview there. Good.
And then let's make these, or change these guys up. So we've got a giant boulder. Ooh, giant boulder poison for ChickenBob. Okay, so this is the sort of the meta deck, I think, of the last 2 weeks. The deck that everyone sort of sees like, oh, this is really popular. It's all over the place. We're not sure what we're going to need to do about it.
Mm-hmm. Then we've got
Miner Hog Cycle.
Hog Cycle, yep, with Miner and the Cannon.
This is what Xhadian won with, actually, pretty recently. I don't know if it's the exact card for cardless, but he played a Miner Hog Cycle deck with Mini P.E.K.K.A. And the 3 different attackers of the tower was pretty scary.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go ahead and get into the match.
This is the Payfecta with the Hog Rider. Oh. Oh, wow. Bakalol moves on. And Patriots 34 gets shut down.
Whew. And despite all that, the Hog gets one swing in. So I didn't see if there was a zap coming in from Xhadian's side, but that looked like he spent far more on defense than what Xhadian committed on offense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Ooh, uncomfortable situation for the Mini P.E.K.K.A. to be in here.
Yeah, because he's getting the skeletons distract him, so leaving the bowler free reign.
The bowler makes it. Oh no, he doesn't make it.
He's
no!
distracted. The Ice Wizard is one of the best.
He pushed him back. He made it.
Oh my god! It's a roller coaster of emotions for that bowler.
Nice. And that was pretty good too, boulders. I mean,
yeah.
You know.
I mean, when there's only 2,500 damage on the tower, 2,500 health, the 233 that each bowler's swing does is significant. I mean, 2 bowls is 20%. That's about 10% of your tower health each bowl, so you really can't ignore that guy.
Yeah. Simple Hog Rider play, just even the game up, but now you have to defend this bowler again, and you have a little tiny cannon instead of an Inferno Tower.
Ooh.
How is he going to change his defense this time?
Ooh, I mean, the Miner behind is good in the sense that it distracts the bowler away, but man, again, Miner on defense is not necessarily the card you want to be playing.
Ice Wizard had been laying waste to that tower, though.
Yes. Again, Ice Wizard is another of those cards like Bowler, not good DPS for the cost, but so sturdy, so survivable, such a good defensive card that you can usually defend with it, have it survive, and go back and contribute 50 to 200 damage on every push. Now that is a very unfortunate for that Hog Rider. He spends 6 on defense, but that Hog Rider I don't think he's going to get any damage in.
Oh, yep, nice.
And 5 elixir of that 6 elixir survives to push back.
And now you have to use the cannon again, and the bowler is just sitting there waiting to bowl the Mini P.E.K.K.A.
I actually like the placement of that Mini P.E.K.K.A. because against the wall, there's only so far that he can get me knocked back, and there's not a lot of space to put other units in there.
Slowly that tower is being chipped down, 3-digit health, and maybe 1 swing from the giant.
Oh, wow. I mean, Xhadian really did everything right there on defense. He had Ice Wizard, he pulled it
Turned the bowler around.
This might be really good news for this Hog Rider until it gets frozen and then chopped in half. Wow, ChickenBob is playing great defense against these this Hog Cycle defense.
I would almost say that once you see that bowler committed, play the Hog Rider on the other lane.
I think it's a good point. Yeah, don't play the Hog Rider aggressively. Let the bowler dictate where the Hog Rider goes. And those guards are just chopped up. They don't have a chance. I think this might be the key push right here. Maybe not this one, but
I think you should play
poison from
Miner Hog Rider on the other side.
Ah, you're right. Miner Hog Rider on the other side have been yeah, no, you're right. I mean, he's really behind an elixir now, so maybe at this point in the game it wouldn't be effective simply because he's fallen too far behind. But I think you're right that strategically trying to attack into a bowler deck is asking for trouble.
I mean, there's so many creative things that you can do, right? When you're in that situation, even if you didn't think that... So really what you want to do is make ChickenBob, or rather make ChickenBob take the bait, where he wants to put elixir down his left lane to defend. So you play the Miner to signal that you're committing to that lane because you have all this counter push from your defense, right? So play the Miner to use assist, and then ChickenBob will want to play elixir on his left lane. Then you play the Hog Rider and have the Princess on the right side, and there's no elixir to defend that.
Right, exactly. 100%. I think let's see if Xhadian adapts and does that now, because there's no giant deck this time, but there's still pumps. There's still towers, guards, Ice Wizard, that kind of stuff. So the openings are kind of the same. I actually think Xhadian has a better matchup with this deck than against the last one because the rocket on ChickenBob's side is not very good. Like, what are you rocketing? Right? Like Ice Wizards, Princesses. The Mini P.E.K.K.A.s and Hog Riders move pretty fast. It's actually hard to rocket them because it's hard to make that predictive shot.
Yeah. We'll see. I think decision making on like trying to split push is really important for Xhadian right now. All right. We did it with the special quote. He says, ChickenBob's alternate deck is Cancer. Which,
this pure rocket cycle is a totally legitimate strategy. And actually, I think that the reason why it's coming back is because people have all committed to these big, slow, grindy push decks. And if you're going to give people like a minute in the middle of the game to just not attack, they're going to take that advantage and try to hit you.
Princess locked out the tower. One more shot.
Nice zap.
Nice.
What was left there wasn't a lot in terms of the cost, but I think it was worthwhile to get that to defend the princess because it forces more elixir.
He didn't have elixir to do anything for that.
Wow, and Bowler comes in, but 3 shots, maybe 4 shots.
Pushed it away right before it got the.
Unfortunately, now actually Xhadian's sort of in a bad position now, where one tower is so far gone that he has to kind of hog rider down that lane.
Minor, good defense.
Yeah, I mean, that's going to be really key. If ChickenBob can defend his elixir collectors, Xhadian's going to have a really hard time because of the struggle of Hog Rider against it. He plays this new one in the middle, not only to distract the Hog Rider, which it looks like the Hog Rider's going to try and take it down.
So that's interesting. Both sides now, it wipes out it wipes out the Hog Rider's ability to go one side or the other.
Yeah. So it's weird because I think ChickenBob played that elixir collector in the middle to hope to distract hogs, and Xhadian seemed very happy to do so.
Yeah.
So I wonder if there was a difference in like opinion of the two players regarding that play.
Yeah.
ChickenBob's like, haha, if he sends his Hog Rider here, that's so dumb. And Xhadian's like, sweet, 7 elixir off the board for me.
Yeah.
And there's another rocket. And even though it's only dealing it to the 3, he's basically only getting 3 elixir off the board from Xhadian's side. It is slowly but surely catching up.
I actually think the order of operations there was interesting, and I'll talk about it later. Okay, so it surrounds the bowler. But the order of operations, I think you should play your princess in the back, and then play the miner to assist, and then the mini P.E.K.K.A. at the bridge.
Yeah.
Because then, once they play the guards, you can use the princess splash and the zap to instantly take down the guards, or at least lower their health by an incredible amount.
That makes sense.
As opposed to having the guards appear, not have the princess ready to splash.
I feel like this is a great time to Hog Rider on the right side.
This is a big opening here. So he could actually play guards Hog Rider.
He's doing the mini P.E.K.K.A. there to fight that. I think that's a really bad place for the mini P.E.K.K.A. though for Xhadian because it's just going to get knocked back.
Yep.
It's never going to reach.
Yep. Oh, over the boulder.
Oh, man. That Dukes of Hazzard move I think was really cool.
That Hog Rider was actually movie hero.
Oh, no.
Oh, that actually,
One more rocket until dead. And again, those guards are just not effective. I mean, they're actually really good if you split them up and it's not too bad, but like, wow. It's just been really hard for Xhadian to stick damage with this deck. And ChickenBob looks like he's going to win 2-0 because there's really nothing. Yeah, he's 1 rocket away from dying. ChickenBob needs to save up 2 more elixir, fire that rocket to win the game. And here it comes.
Oh, boy.
2-0 for ChickenBob.